This is my original song, Somewhere in the Dark. It's about a mushroom trip I had on the beach overnight in New Smyrna. Here goes. It started in the sands, holding haunted hands, searching for the truth, searching for reason. I've traveled 40 years and faced my darkest fears, but I was next to you. That's all I needed to get through. If there's a heaven, there's somewhere in the dark. If there's a heaven, there's somewhere in the dark. It's not a shooting star to star, searching for that spark. It's somewhere in between, where you can't and can't not see. If there's a heaven, there's somewhere in the dark. Oh, the light may pull you in, and I don't pretend that I feel like I should stay. Maybe just drift away. If there's a heaven, it's somewhere in the dark. If there's a heaven, it's somewhere in the dark. It's not shooting star to star, searching for that spark. It's somewhere in between, where you can't and can't not see. Oh, there's a heaven, is somewhere in the dark. Time is running out, but it don't matter now. Sail ahead and drift away. I am here, don't be afraid. If there's a heaven, it's somewhere in the dark. If there's a heaven, it's somewhere in the dark. It's not shooting star to star, searching for that spark. It's somewhere in between, where you can't and can't not see. Oh, if there's a heaven, it's somewhere in the dark. Oh, oh, oh. Anyway, that's Somewhere in the Dark. So the whole story was I decided to, for my birthday that year, do mushrooms on the beach overnight and just look at the stars and just kind of figure out what they were going to tell me And I kind of have, for a long time, I've had this big hang up about my own mortality, and like big reason what I've been trying to do on my mushroom trips is kind of conquer that. And I think in the moment, it's like laying underneath the stars in the sand, like just holding my wife's hands, and that's kind of what it started. And I kind of had this weird realization of just like whatever the journey is, as long as this person's holding my hand when it's my time to go, I'll be okay with it. Also, just like when you're looking at stars and that things, I would see a plane, you know, off in the distance, but you know, it kind of looks in your mind in that moment, or in my mind in that moment, it looked just kind of like a spaceship, and I just envisioned like, you know, someone's out there in space looking for heaven, going from bright star to bright star, but it's not. That's not where it is. It's just somewhere out there in the dark, and you have to just be able to go into the dark to find it. So that's kind of what this song is about, and it was the first song I've ever written where I started with the idea, like because I said that night, like while I was tripping, I was like, if there's a heaven, it's somewhere in the dark, and I was like, oh man, that's gonna be a good song. I never start with the lyrics. I always start with the melody or the chord progression. So this was like really weird for me because I had to figure it out. Like I had to build the music around the words. So hope you dig it. I hope I get to record it one day. I hope I get out of debt and I can make another record, because I really dig this song and I would love to hear it with a band on it. But thanks for listening.